So it's no secret that over time in long-term relationships, sex changes. People complain that it's not happening enough, that the intensity changes, and in reality it does. Long-term relationships require different stimulation in order to keep the sex alive and vibrant. The chemistry involved in sexual attraction and desire shifts over a long time. When we first meet somebody or get into a relationship, your brain is actually exactly like somebody who's on cocaine. So it's very intense, and the sexual attraction is very intense, and the frequency can be, all the time, 3 or 4 times a day. This will change over time, and actually the brain chemistry changes over time. As we become more attached and feel safe with our partner, that, intensity lessens. The health of the relationship, the level of resentment that's happening, the level that we're willing to be vulnerable, that is a huge indicator in whether or not we want to have sex or are attracted to our partner. Once we have children, stresses at work, all of these things lead to us not attending to our partner. And it's important that we realize that and that we actually attend to our relationship. That's the foundation. That is what will help us become better lovers, have the sex life that we want to have. And it's perfectly normal. This is what happens in long-term relationships. Life happens. So the third step is, how do we have more sex? And you just do. The big misconception is that we get married, we fall madly in love and live happily ever after. That's not the truth. That's a lie. We do have to work at this. One of the ways that we do this is to really realize that we have this notion that pleasure or that having sexual desire always precipitates arousal. In long-term relationships, that's very often not the case. Very often, it requires arousal first, and then we begin to have sexual desire. So in other words, not expecting the desire to come first, because you might be waiting for a very long time. Sometimes it's important to stimulate yourself or stimulate your partner and increase arousal, and then sexual desire will follow.